Okay. Okay. So I want to show how much power you all have. Looking at the data published by United Nations, the world population, and the median age. So right now in 2024, the median age is 30.6. Even if you round it up, it's 31 years. So if I look across on the screen, the people, the young professionals that have joined, most of you, I will say 99% of the audience that joined today is less than that median age. So if you look at that, and what it means is 50% of the population is less than that, and 50% of the population is more than 31 years of age. So they're really, if you think you don't have power to change the course and to your voice is not being heard by the leaders of IEEE and Power and Energy Society, you're wrong. Really, you have the power, and all of you coming together for the virtual session, understanding the limitations that these many people cannot attend in-person training sessions. So the creative way you're all meeting and showing unity is what Martin Luther King has said. There is power in numbers and there is power in unity. So I wish you continue organizing these virtual sessions and have the in-person meetings as well, so we can pass on the strategic initiatives from Power and Energy Society and how you can bring change and the direction that you would like to see Power and Energy Society move towards. Quick overview, nothing new to all of you. We are the second largest society within IEEE, and many of you may be members of multiple societies. I am purely a Power and Energy Society member since my student days because of my work and the research that I've done. So the professional chapters, we're 300 across the globe, and student branch chapters, like I said, there's power in the numbers, almost double. The professional members, about 28K, and student members, half of it. So there's really room for Power and Energy Society to grow our student members. Not only growing, we also have to look towards the long-term strategy of retaining all the members. And I'll get to that in a couple of slides. So there was a survey that was done to all the members beginning of last year, and a couple of quotes, the voice of the member, because as we are moving towards a society where we want to provide customer service, even though we're a nonprofit organization, we really would like, we are serving our members. We as PES leaders are serving our members, and as leaders of your local student branch chapters or sections or any other committees and task force that you're part of, the eventual, our customer and the fundamental basic unit of our society is the single member. And we are all members, yes, but we're also leaders that we're serving our members. And if you see the voice of the member, they really join PES to connect, to collaborate, diversity of thought, and the ingenuity of the brains that are combined to move our society towards a place we all can love, live, and show collective progress. So that's all the members, including student members. There may be separate additional expectations from a professional member versus a student member, but collectively our members are in for the camaraderie and the professional growth that they are looking for. Few stages of membership, how we view and how one would join a PES society or any other society. So student members, mostly undergraduate, couple graduate, doctorate, postdoctorate, and why they join PES, the motivation and inspiration for each of the different stages of membership and where they are in their career varies. So this is a screenshot and a capture of the different types of members and their interest in PES as a society. So for student members, primarily to network, jobs, because you're going through a school and coming up with a profession that will provide the stability that one's looking for, mentorship, as we all thrive on sponsors and mentors to guide us, because as young professionals and as students, everything is so within reach, and the sky is the limit for our dreams. However, as we get paired up with mentors and sponsors, we get to understand the reality of how professional industry works, or academia and others. Academic research is another one if you're pursuing a career in the academics versus a professional corporate job. Career guidance, absolutely, everybody needs that. As a young engineer, when I joined my company 20 years ago, I did not know. It was all theoretical knowledge based on the coursework that I did, but I had great mentors who were PES members, and they were active in PES technical committees that helped me understand how standards are applied to the day-to-day realistic applications that we encounter in a professional world versus the perfect world in the academic side. And a lot of newer student members, instead of working for corporate, people are exploring the entrepreneurship options. That's always, we need folks that can not only bring the entrepreneurship spirit, but also provide stability and guidance to others. Scholars, for sure, we need folks that can continue to research. And there are a lot of benefits that are available on PES. It's for us to use. So the membership fees for a student member is $1. And for $1, you can get the digital PES magazine, access to PES scholarship, primarily in regions 1 to 7. There are efforts to expand that to all regions. PES University, great wealth of knowledge, PES Resource Center, which is free, and ability to attend PES conference at a student discounted price. For few folks, the registration and all would be covered, which you will be covering in the next 2 days, of how one can take advantage to attend PES conference, so you have access to more PES professionals, the career fairs that happen at these conferences, and in general, ability to seek mentors. PES standards are the best and regarded by most companies. When they design their systems, they always refer to PES standards. So PES is the society that produces the maximum number of IEEE standards, which is something the Tech Council of PES, and as members of some of the standards working groups, we are extremely proud of. The collaborative workspaces, the social media channels that Rishi just mentioned, and as a member, you have a lot of influence on the local chapter events. And Rishi shared great ideas of how you can get engaged with the local chapter events. And we are always looking for student members to retain and to be part of the PES journey. There are special projects, initiatives. Every time we think something is changing, we want to be nimble, flexible, adaptable, and change towards what the needs of the members of our society need. Distinguished Lecture Program is a well-established program that's available for professional chapters. We have received requests where student chapters can also request Distinguished Lecture Program. For now, due to logistics and some constraints, we're not able to extend that, but you are more than welcome to partner and collaborate with a professional chapter and get distinguished lectures to your local chapter. Recognition and awards is a huge effort at PES. There will be a member at large for recognition and awards. We all would love to be recognized for the work that we are doing. And we would love to see, and that's how we can retain more members. So it will be focused effort coming in 2025 on the recognition and awards. And not only professional skills, a lot of corporate and companies, they require young professionals to develop soft skills, whether it is presentation skills, leadership skills, how to communicate, emotional intelligence, all of it would come under professional development. And the way you all are taking turns to be the moderator, to introduce yourselves, to provide content to the rest of the attendees shows your leadership skills, and those are transferable skills that you can take from one company to another company. It would be great add-ons to your resume. So don't forget that the work that you're doing, the volunteer work that you're doing to PES would not count towards your resume. It counts. And continuing education units for most professionals. These are some trends and statistics. It's not looking really good for students. And the next slide will show you why. When you look at the total number of members, somebody is sharing their screen. Is there a way somebody can unshare their screen? Okay, thank you. Okay. So if you look at the total membership, we're pretty much flat, and that's the organic growth plus or minus 2% as we see. However, the oddity and the outlier is in the students. From 2020 to 2021, it's a huge growth, and now it's coming down to normalize. At those times, the reason why we had the huge inflated growth was because of the free membership, discounted membership. However, now, given the value with the programs and tools that we have with PES, the free membership is not available anymore. It's $1, so it's not a lot of money to become a PES student member for the benefits that you would be receiving. So now we are seeing the trends. The student members and the retaining student members is the biggest challenge for PES leaders, and we're watching for trends and how we can stop the bleed. Okay. So if you look at more deep dive into the data, we're not worried about the high-grade members. Once you are a member and you reach a certain point in your professional career after 3 to 5 years, you like the value that you're receiving for PES. The tools that you have and access to standards, all of it will help in your professional, academic, or any other career that you are part within the Power and Energy Society. For students, it's understandable based on you're a student, you want to fail fast, explore all the options that are available. When I see students reaching out, I see a lot of involvement in IEEE, whether it is Computer Society, Power and Energy Society, PELS, ComSci. I know why students are exploring. However, you should also ask yourself, jumping from one society to another society, how much are you benefiting? Maybe you can tiptoe and explore, but once you determine and decide the career path you wanted to choose, you can quit being a PES member, that's fine. However, if you choose to be a PES member, having the in-depth experience and exposure will provide much more credibility to your resume. Like I recruit a lot from most of the campuses here in the Region 5. And then when I see somebody that's been a member of Computer Society for 1 year, PELS for 6 months, PES for 6 months, that's a red flag in my mind. However, if you show that you are a PES member for 2-3 years and you demonstrated leadership skills within the PES, so the deeper your experience, the better it is than the quantity of your volunteer experiences across multiple society. So keep that in mind as you're exploring options. And we understand as students, you want to diversify and maximize your opportunities. So which society would provide you? But once you've chosen a path, then stick to that, develop a deeper experience. More looking into the trends, if you look at the professional membership and the diversity that we have across all these regions and chapters, so these are 50% of our professional memberships that come from all the different regions across the globe. Contrast that with the student branch membership. There is no diversity. The outlier is Tunisia student branch chapter in region 8. Otherwise, it's heavily and predominantly dominated by region 10. And that it's there for members' sake, but the retaining of these members is a challenge. So that's where there's no secret sauce. It's a lot of boots on the ground, hard work from your student and YP leadership like Anand, Rishi, Siddhi, and I thank you for all the work that you're doing. It's a tough task, I understand. However, once we figure out a strategy, we need to continue that so we can review the data. And if we have to pivot to a different strategy, we need to do that. This is the structure for chapters and membership. If you look at how IEEE shifted combining students and young professionals, because it's a win-win situation for both the student chapter members and also young professionals. The young professionals can act as mentors to students and student leaders, and same thing, young professionals could also hear what the next batch of students are looking, and they can be the voice on the governing board for the leaders. So there will be a young professional advisory committee that our PES president Shay has initiated. Anand is putting together the scope of the committee. They will be directly reporting to Shay, and the committee will be the voice of students and young professionals. The rest of it is last year when they combined the VP of membership and VP of chapters into one large organization. So it's a big organization with a lot of volunteer leadership opportunities within the chapters and membership at the regional level, at local level, and within the several committees that we have and the special projects that each committee is tasked to lead. Quick overview of the initiatives and programs that we have for all professional and student branch members, and some exclusively for student branch members, which I know you have it on the agenda covering in the next 2 days, but this is an overview. The one that we are promoting hard is the membership development initiatives, MDIs. There are Ideathon, MathWorks, primarily regions 1 to 7 with the collaboration with MathWorks, which is another company that provides software for power system simulation. And then global industry workshops. I know Region 10 is huge. The professional chapters, they organize global industry workshops. One happened in Kerala earlier this year, one coming up in Australia later this month. Member-driven initiatives, twice a year we send out requests for initiatives that are truly your ideas, and depending on the budget and the constraints that we have, trying to provide equity to all the initiative requests that we get from across the regions. Region 10, I can say the moment we send MDI, within 2 days, we receive a lot of applications and the budget is exhausted. However, within other regions, we have to go out to the student branch counselors, the professional chapters, and have them submit applications so we can use our funds equitably. Entrepreneurship and humanitarian are also special projects. For 2025, those all will be blended into member-driven initiatives. If you prefer to organize an event that's humanitarian or philanthropic related, it will still be part of an MDI. Same thing, your entrepreneurial idea will be evaluated through the MDI lens, so we can keep the number of initiatives to a manageable number. PES Day is part of chapters and membership. It was part of our strategic initiatives until last year, and I am leading a committee to revamp the PES Day and the scope of the PES Day so we can actively focus on PES strategic initiatives. Climate change is a big 2025 initiative. Diversity, inclusion, and equity is another 2025 initiative. So how can we leverage the activities that students and young professionals are leading with PES Day that would raise the awareness of PES initiatives like the climate change, diversity, and women in power. Women in power will also have a heavy focus in 2025. It will be another member-at-large position trying to get a conference led and driven by women in power. So far, it has been a panel session at the major PES conferences for women in power starting in 2025. Looking to launch a Women in Power organized conference. So when you say conference, it requires a lot of manpower. That means not only professional help from staff, but also volunteer boots on the ground help from which region is organizing. Young Professional Ignition Fund initiative would be blended into the MDI initiatives as well. And you all are quite familiar with the Student Chapter Committee, which is now SYP, the mentorship program, career fairs, the regional town halls, virtual trainings like these are all great examples to promote the activities that we have. Zonal expert lecture pool is something Region 10 is trying to experiment. We have not seen much being kicked off on that one. It will more or less similar to a global industry workshop. Distinguished lecture program is, I would say, continuous improvement on distinguished lecture program to increase the diversity of speakers that we currently have. And workforce initiative is more future forward looking. What should PES be doing to reach to students that are in K through 12 and beyond our professional industry, the power and energy sector, how we can get more into the PES camp and what could we do there. Few 2025 strategic initiatives which highlighting PES Day will be huge, and climate change and sustainability is our focus for 2025. Diversity, equity, inclusion across all. When we say we want speakers, we're looking for diverse speakers, conferences, and then even in the technical standards, we want to increase participation of diverse members of our society. Women in power, more gender parity, looking for improvements in that area. I'll take any questions on overview of the scope. There's a lot of work to be done, and I thank you for your interest, time. It's not unnoticed. I really, really appreciate the work that you do and the responsiveness that the leaders here. Okay, no questions. I'm looking forward to being in person at ISGT Asia. I know there will be all professional chapters meet and greet alongside students chapters meet and greet. Happy to meet as many of you in person as I can.
If there aren't any more questions.
Are there questions in the chat? I have not been monitoring the chat. I thought you or Siddhi will monitor the chat and pass on the questions.
No, there are no questions yet, Maithili. Dear participants, if you have any questions on this informative session we just had, feel free to drop a message in the chat or go ahead, unmute and ask yourself.
Yeah, and my email address is on the PES Executive Committee on the main webpage. Feel free to email me within 2-3 days. I'm extremely responsive in emails.
Thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'll stay for a couple of minutes and then I'll log off.
Yeah, sure. If you don't have any questions, let's move on. As a token of gratitude for that informative session. Oh, there is a question. There's a question in the chat that says, it's asked by Dinesh. It says, how can we join your team if we have a PS membership?
Oh, absolutely. Chapters and membership, we're always looking for volunteers. If you go to PES website, there is a smart sheet volunteer interest form. Submit it and it will come directly to me based on your interests within the PES chapters and membership committee. Feel free to identify which areas you are interested in volunteering. If you want to expand your skills in analytics, we have a membership and analytics team that I can put you in touch with. If you want to expand your skill set in presentation or community building, we have areas in that way. So depending on your interest, please feel free to fill that smart sheet and we'll reach out to you. Good question.
There is another question by Akash Kumar. How can IEEE PS membership help in academic research jobs for student members?
Absolutely. Oh, that's how I became the company that I work for. I interned as a student member, and one of my papers got published and presented at the Power and Energy Society General Meeting in 2004, and that's paved the path for me to get a foot in the door in the industry. So there are multiple ways having a paper published in IEEE PES magazine, journal. I can put you in touch with our Tech Council VP, Diane Watkins, and then the PES VP of Education, Nirmal Nair. Their teams have groups that can provide you with additional resources, how your academic research work would help in securing a job in the industry that you're choosing.
Thank you, ma'am. There is another question just from Vaibhav Tripathi. How should we mention IEEE volunteering experiences in our resumes so as to enhance our resume from non-IEEE members?
Yes, absolutely. There was one when in Region 5 that I was a co-presenter on LinkedIn profile and resume building skills. So absolutely, if Region 10 is interested, we can do a specific session on resume writing tips and then how you can use your resume to enhance your LinkedIn profile. When we look for volunteers, or not volunteers, but recruitment, I particularly tell our HR folks, hey, look for words if they have IEEE, if they have Power and Energy Society, and that's how recruiting works. So absolutely, don't feel shy if you have IEEE experience.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, your resume is your brag sheet, and you are the CEO of your career. So absolutely, you can still be modest and include relevant work experience.
Interesting. I guess that is Vaibhav's question, and that's so very kind of you to specifically look for IEEE members with experience in career. And we have a few more questions lined up. Abdul Rahman is asking, can IEEE PS membership help in securing master's degree scholarship. And also along with that, Shraddha is asking if we can access research papers for free if we have IEEE membership.
IEEE Explore and the digital library is free for Power and Energy Society members. I don't know if it's free for just IEEE members. I have to look into that, so I'll follow up with Shraddha on that one. For sure, IEEE PES membership will help you in securing scholarships if you're applying for a master's degree in the United States. And it's like anything else. You need to reach out to the professor, and most professors in the academic side are IEEE Power and Energy Society members. Nirmal and his VP of Education, they have PEECS, which is Power Energy Education Committee, and they look specifically for researchers that are PES members who are seeking scholarships.
Okay. I guess that clears both Abdul's and Shraddha's questions. Yeah, Vaibhav is requesting for that specific resume building session, and Shraddha has also raised a concern. I guess the team will get in touch with you, Vaibhav and Shraddha, and we are so happy to help you. Thank you so much for the wonderful session and the valuable insights that you provided for the questions as well as the comments, ma'am. As a small token of our gratitude, we have a beautiful memento for you with all love from our heart. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Yesterday was World's Gratitude Day. So I really sent my gratitude for all my mentors who introduced me to Power and Energy Society. Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, I guess we are a day late, yet on time for expressing our gratitude. Thank you so much, Maitli Shakandi, for joining us and giving us all these valuable insights. I'm sure everyone here has some ideas brewing now on to how to grow their chapters. Next, we are diving into effective strategies and best practices for student-run chapters and YP clusters. We are in great hands with Mr. Musammal A. Khasi. He's another key leader in the IEEE PES Region 10 SYP Committee. Musammal is focused on strengthening the connections between student chapters and professional opportunities, ensuring volunteers get the most out of their experience. His commitment to fostering leadership and growth within IEEE is inspiring. So without further ado, I invite Mr. Musammal A. Khasi to take over. Let's hear what he has got for us. Khasi, over to you.
Thank you, Allah. Thank you for the introduction. Can you please confirm it that I am audible and my presentation is visible?
Yes, you are perfectly audible, and so is your presentation.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning and good evening to everyone. I know some of you guys are from good morning zone and some of are from good evening zone. So I have been already being introduced to you by Siddhi and Rishi very well, I guess. So today I have been asked about this title is that running a PES SPC effectively and the opportunities and initiatives that IEEE PES R10 SYP has brought for you guys. To be very honest, I know you guys are doing the perfect job at your level in SPCs. I will be discussing a few strategies and effective strategies and tips for volunteers and best practices of our SPCs that are essential for the running an SPC effectively. This would be my first part, and then the second part would be totally focused on why PES SPCs. Which things make PES SPCs stand out from other, I would say, societies or other student branch chapters, and what are the initiatives by PES R10 SYP? And in conclusion, I would be sharing some sort of QR scans. I know that the links have been shared by our team, but if you have missed it, you can just scan the QR code and join our respective section WhatsApp groups as well. And keep connected to our website because all of our activities are being updated on that as well. Well, don't worry about it. I will try to cover it in my time limitations. And these are just the topics of my each and every slide. So let's start. I will start from very scratch that what's the mission of IEEE PES and what are actually the student branch chapters. We know that the mission of IEEE PES to be the leading provider of scientific and engineering information to the electrical power and energy for the betterment of society and the preferred professional development source of members. But now question arises that who is going to carry out this mission? And here our PES SPCs plays the role, student branch chapters plays the role because they are specifically tailored for undergraduate and graduate students to carry out their respective activities at grassroots levels, while PES SPCs are for those who are pursuing degrees related to electrical engineering, power engineering, but we know that electrical and power engineering are the mother fields. We have many other related fields related to it. Energy engineering have just shown up, and there are other related studies as well, fields as well. So anyone can join our power and energy society. And SPCs are typically organized within the educational institutes and offer students the opportunity to engage in various technical and professional activities, connect with their peers and mentors, and participate in projects and events related to IEEE and its society technical areas, like we have of IEEE PES. Now we will be discussing about that why these SPCs are actually important, what kind of role these SPCs play at the respective educational institutes. So first and foremost, we have awareness of IEEE and technical societies. We know that SPCs raise awareness among the students about the benefits of being an IEEE member and the resources offered by IEEE and other technical societies like we have IEEE PES. Then co-curricular activities actually play a significant role for the development of students. So the SPCs provide students with valuable opportunities to enhance their professional development. They offer workshops, seminars, and training sessions. What kind of activities are being conducted by SPCs to their career-related topics, helping students acquire the practical skills and knowledge. Networking is also a major benefit of having SPCs. SPCs actually facilitate networking among students, faculty members, and industry professionals. This networking actually can lead to mentorship, job opportunities, and collaborations on research projects. You will see typically many articles of IEEE volunteers discussing how that IEEE get them to lead their jobs. So these are all our things are possible by the networking, and the SPCs play a quite significant role for networking of students to their respective technical fields and their industry professionals, etc. Leadership skills are also one of the crucial aspects because serving in your respective SPCs as an officer help students to develop leadership, communication, project management skills that are valuable in their future careers. Last but not the least, community engagement is also a very important aspect of the SPCs. SPCs often engage in outreach and community services activities, promoting STEM education and making a positive impact on the local community. Like many SPCs, just go towards the orphanages, old age homes, for their general volunteer work. So this community engagement is also a great aspect for having SPCs in the educational institutes. Now I will be just discussing a few effective strategies. You guys are not limited to these effective strategies. These are just a few suggestions from our sides and some tips for volunteers and some of the best practices that are being followed by our SPCs all across the years. So starting with essential strategies that are requirements for the SPCs, you guys have to plan and organize events that actually align with the society's goals and missions. You have to develop a sense of community and collaboration among members through our regular meetings and social events. We know that our society goals and missions are related to the technical field, but we are not limited to only technical events. We can have social events as well. This will help us in increase collaborations with our SPCs, local IEEE sections, and for networking. Here, a very good thing is written is that in volunteering, you cannot force anyone, you have to inspire actually. This is one of the crucial aspects. And then you have also to establish a strong relationship with industry professionals and seek out opportunities for mentorship and networking. You can achieve these things by attending IEEE PES conferences and events to network with professionals. You can actually bring them as a guest speakers or experts to share their insights in your activities as well, the local activities, events you are organizing at your SPC level. Also maintain open communication with members and encourage feedback. And this is exactly why we will also be sharing a feedback form at the end of the session. And only those who will be filling that feedback form will get certificates actually, because feedback plays a very crucial role. And when we deep dive into our acts and activities that what we have actually done, it actually helps us to perform better and create more inclusivity. Then develop strategies to recruit new members and retain existing ones. These are you have to highlight the benefits of IEEE membership and SPC participation. And this retention is now regarded as one of the crucial aspects, as you know that Rishi has already discussed about it, that in HPSPCP applications as well, we have added new criteria that those SPCs who will be retaining at least 6 members every year would be getting the additional funds. So we are more focused towards the retentions. Keep working on your retentions, develop a sustainability plan to ensure that continued success of growth of your SPC beyond your term, because you have to nurture the next generation of volunteers as well, next generation of SPC volunteers as well. And last but not the least, we have some, you have to develop a strong online presence through social media and chapter website, which is not mandatory, but if it would be definitely beneficial for you guys to increase the visibility and attract new members. You have to highlight the achievement and success stories of your SPCs. This will actually provide a sense of recognition to your volunteers as well and your work as well. Showcase the positive impact your SPC is making in your community and among its members. And here, there are some few tips for volunteers. Well, I am not professional at them, but these are some few tips from my side that develop leadership skills and especially patience, because what I believe is that in volunteering, patience is one of the key aspects for the leadership skills, because sometimes we face slow progress and setbacks as well. So we have to actually develop the patience and lead our chapters wisely. Then remember the golden rule, that is, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And this simply means that treat others the way you want to be treated by them. And you need to set an example for the volunteers that work with you, because remember, I already told in previous slide that in volunteering you cannot force anyone, but actually you have to inspire them. So you have to set the example for the volunteers that work with you. Remember, they aren't getting paid either. So inspire them by showing them work, help them collaborate with each other. Then there are a few more tips as well. Learn to project your voice so people know you are talking to them and what you are saying. So there must be clarity in your voice. I hope I am also talking with clarity. And admit when you are wrong. And there is widely said that criticize in private and praise in public. But to be very honest, I don't believe that we are supposed to criticize anyone, especially volunteers as well. So what I would suggest is that we have to counsel them in private. We have to teach them. We have to help them if they have done something wrong. And it will be more fun and definitely profitable for you if your volunteer work leads to long-term friendships, collaborations, and references, because these will help you in your future career as well. Also, these are few tips, more tips as well, that delegate jobs to other people, provide them ownership opportunities, neither burn out your volunteers, nor burn out yourself as well. Find ways to bring out people into leadership positions, because if you will trust on them, they will definitely come with some of the outstanding results. And know that what you have, what you think is right, but recognize that there are many other perspectives and points of view as well. Remember, we have not to go into the situation of 6 or 9. Either side is right. So this is also a very important tip for the volunteers as well. And the recognition and awards can be a way to motivate members. Definitely, everyone loves recognition. Even a simple verbal compliment can go a long way and help to create a positive environment. And these are some best practices of the PES student branch chapters that are being followed across the years. You are not limited to this. I know you guys would have some of the very good best practices at your local SPCs as well, but here are some that we like to share with you guys. That orientation session for the first year students when the school starts every year, undergrad students join the university. So try to have an orientation session with them, tell them about IEEE and PES, what's our goals and activities. And 2-minute orientation about IEEE and PES overview at the beginning of every your SPC leaders or EXCOM meeting. And this is exactly why I have started this presentation also with the mission of IEEE PES, to just stay focused to our mission and goals. Set up a registration desk for the new members at every meeting as well. And so that there should be a clear path for everyone who wants to join the IEEE PES society at your universities. And monthly membership drive can also help to get more volunteers as well and members in your respective societies as well. Annual all located student branch chapters meet. This is also a crucial role. You can have annual awards ceremony, annual meet with your respective volunteers as well. You can have alumni meet as well. And the last point is that get sponsorship from schools for membership dues and other needs. I know this is not something very common in Region 10, but you can try for it as well. This can help us as well. And now the question arises that why PES SPCs? Not the question, but I would say why PES SPCs and what opportunities and benefits PES SPCs what for you guys, and this is something what makes us stand out from others. The first and foremost opportunity is the annual funding that IEEE PES student branch chapters get. That is the annual funding high performance student branch chapter program that actually recognizes the success of PES SPCs. They provide fundings to the organize more activities, helps to evaluate the health of PES SPCs, provides a channel for the PES SPC leaders to provide feedback to the PS leadership. If any one of you guys have filled that HPS PCP application, or you are going to fill if you are new volunteer, you will see that we have certain amount of questions discussing about the feedback, and if you have any reservations, if you have something from the PS leadership as well. So these are the provisions provided in the HPS PCP application just to get your feedback for us. And then we have the PS MDI. Also, it's a funding for the student branch chapters, and anyone can apply for it. I will not discuss about it because we have a separate session for MDI by Anandu tomorrow. And then we have also a HTPDI by PS Humanitarian Activities Committee. We have a session, actually 2 sessions for this HTPDI as well. I think first we have Hussein Mehdi will be discussing about the General Humanitarian Activities Committee. Then Mr. Shali will be discussing about the HTPDI proposal guidelines as well. But the thing that I wanted to mention from this funding is that I think when 2 years back I was applying for this project, there was a condition that if you have a team of 10 members, then 6 of them must be student members. So this is how these PS fundings and opportunities empowers the students and YP leaders to have their opportunities and the events carried out. And now this is my last part, the important part for you guys, that what initiatives are being brought by IEEE PES R10 SYP. I think most of them have been discussed by Rishi. Just I will be going through them again. First and foremost is the in-person training program that aims to equip selected leaders from R10 SPCs with the necessary tools and awareness for volunteering in IEEE and PS. We have successfully organized twice the 2022 Singapore meet and with ISDT Asia, and last year we had in Thailand and student in-person training. And I myself is the product of this in-person training program. I was part of 2022 the Singapore in-person training. Rishi was part of that program. Seti was part of that program. And the new leaders that we have this time, Allah, Haneen, bless on, they are working on this PTP. They are the products of this Thailand in-person training program. So we are, if you guys want to be in our place, you guys want to join our team, the call is open for you. The call for 2024 is open. It's been happening in Bangalore this year, 2024. The registration link has been provided. I hope the team will also be adding this in the chat box. The last date for is 25th September. So don't miss it, guys. Just apply for it and be part of our team. Now then we have virtual training programs. I think we are going through this virtual training programs. The purpose of this virtual training program, as already mentioned by Rishi, was that we have some, as we know that we have limited grants for the SPC leaders to join us in in-person trainings. Then we organize the virtual training programs for the rest of the SPC leaders. But this time we are having a virtual training program actually before the in-person training program. And the reason is that you know that SCC, we have been transitioned from SCC to SYP, and our team has been completely changed. So there was a bit of communication gap between the SPC leaders and the new team. So this is exactly why this virtual training program has been set up for you guys to fulfill this, bridge this gap between the SPC leaders and direct to the leadership team, so that you can directly approach us if any kind of queries and queries you guys have. And the link has already been provided here as well. I hope it will be also be in chat box as well. And this is the new initiative we have actually launched this time. That is Event of the Month, which is designed to acknowledge and reward outstanding events organized by IEEE PES SPCs in Region 10. By highlighting these events that demonstrates creativity, innovation, and significant impact. We were actually thinking to start it from August, but due to some issues, we were unable to start from August. We have started the call for September, and the call is open also now. I think it is already been circulated to you guys through our WhatsApp group as well, and it is updated on our website as well. I have added the link as well, and just I know we have been evaluating SPS PCP applications. We have been seeing that some of the SPCs are organizing the outstanding events. So we thought that there must be a channel for them to recognize them. And this event of the month is for you guys. The call is open for September. Don't forget to submit your event here. Then we are also preparing the PES SYP brochure as well, which will provide a detailed snapshot of IEEE PES SYP's activities, ensuring that volunteers and members are fully informed of available opportunities. This is actually in the final mode of approval, so we will not be disclosing it, but hopefully it will be approved by the end of this month or the coming month. We will be releasing this. It will contain all the data about the SYP activities, the general opportunities PS offers for the student branch chapters and other members, and how you can form your SPC, how you can join IEEE PS membership. So this is also an amazing brochure coming from our team that will be released hopefully by the next month. And these are also other initiatives. I think virtual training program, we are also having town halls discussed by Rishi. We are also trying to have a Spark events from the next month that will be actually play the role to inactive regions, especially like Australia, China, and Japan, South Korea. These are some kind of our inactive regions. So we'll try to bring out the SPCs from these regions to the space of IEEE PES SYP through these Spark events. Event of the month is launched. WIP sessions is also, and we'll be having WIP sessions as well. But I think our team is also working to extend it further. We'll be having WIP representatives as well. Industrial podcast is also our main initiative. That will be launched hopefully by the end of this month. We are also our team is also working on launching the monthly newsletter. And then SYP competitions, the discussions have been spurred from last year. Our team is working on that, the proposal to prepare for the SYP competition as well. Then we are thinking to launch the volunteer of the month, YP of the month. So many of the initiatives are in our basket. We are just working on it and we need your support. And scan the QR code, guys, because this is the QR code that will lead to our website. All of our initiatives that will be coming through will be directly updated on this website, and you can connect us there. Last but not the least, I will end my presentation here, which is the QR code of our section WhatsApp groups. We have actually the link tree having all the section WhatsApp groups. We have the leaders from the previous bodies in these groups, but we will encourage them to invite the new SPC leaders in their student branch chapters, and all of the members leaders who you are attending today, please join these our WhatsApp groups, because this is our main channel of communication. All of our initiatives that are being launched will also be communicated through these WhatsApp groups. So thank you very much. This is all from my side. I hope I haven't gone over time. I try to conclude my speech, my presentation within the time limit. We have amazing speakers waiting for another sessions. If you have any question answers, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ghazi. That was packed with so many great takeaways. Who's ready to start applying those ideas? And please share your questions if there is any. Is there any questions?
While you can even write the questions in the feedback form, that will be circulated as well, so that we can move towards the next speakers. I think they are waiting.
Okay. Thank you, Ghazi, again. And we would like to present you with this memento, a small reminder of your valued contribution. Now, let's focus on how we can strengthen young professional clusters with our chapters. Alvin Paul, the past chair of the IEEE PES SYP, is here to tell us how to make that transition from student chapters to younger professionals clusters smoother and stronger. Alvin has been deeply involved in engaging students and younger professionals within PES. His passion for leadership and helping others make the transition from student chapters to YP clusters is what drives his work. Alvin, over to you.
Hi. So am I audible, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I will share my screen. Is it visible? I have just one presentation. Can anyone confirm that my screen is visible?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yes,
We'll try
now
that.
it is.
Okay, just I will. Is it moving the? I don't know. Is the slide is moving or
Yes,
just
it
it's
is.
still? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, thank you, PES R10 SYP team for the invitation. So it was the last minute change that maybe some you expect Advait, the R10, sorry, the SYP vice chair. So due to some reason, he cannot join this section, so that I can share something about the student to the YP transition and how it's uh, support you. So myself, I am Alvin Paul. In IEEE, I am volunteering in last volunteers like the past year for PES YP, and currently I am volunteering to Art and Communication at Core Committee as the chair. So in this particular section, that I would like to share something about how we organized some event in the PSYP in last year, and also how in this particular year that how we can engage the young professionals in the PS chapter labs. So I would like to know that how many of the audience is a young professional members, which means graduated or after graduating within the 15 years of uh, after graduation within the 15 years. So I don't know how many of you have the young professional, maybe the postgraduate student or the graduate student members doing their PG or the PhD or the industry working professional. So if I hope there is some young professionals in there, or we can expect the upcoming young professionals, because I hope that the student members, they will continue with the journey with IEEE PS, and in next year or in the coming years, you will be the young professional members. So I would like to congratulate you because the young professionals there are the sustainability and the growth of our PES community. So as a young professional means after graduating the first degree, you have the clear understanding about the what the PES SBC or the undergraduate student members need from the PES society, and also you have the vision or you have some and the expectation from the PES leadership to support you and support the community. So yeah, you are just for the sustainability and the growth of our community. Then coming to the benefit or that what the young professional get through the PES initiatives, and how we can engage the young professional in the professional chapter level. So the first thing that I would like to highlight the mentoring. So as a young professional that you can we encourage you to be a mentor for the student branch chapter. So if you are just representing the student branch chapter, so I just wrote few the recommendation there. So and how you can get benefit through these initiatives. So as a YP member, that it's not necessary to be the YP member, or as a senior member of the doing the undergraduate studies, you can mentor your SP, or you can mentor your juniors. So as a YP member, that you can be something like the officially mentor the student branch, and also we need to promote the mentoring by the young professionals. And also there are, as a YP person, you can mentor the project or initiative of the SPC. And also in PES and in YP that we were focusing more on the mentoring opportunities and creating the mentoring opportunities, because it gives lots of value to our members. Like personally, I have the few mentors, they gave me in particular areas of my life in the professional and in personal life, and also in the IEEE volunteering life also I get some the benefit through the mentoring. So it's very essential for every student member or every professional member to have the mentor. So during my ma'am's talk that she mentioned at last, she mentioned that on the gratitude day that she shared the gratitudes to her mentors. So likewise, if you don't have any mentors for your professional journey, so I would like to recommend to reach out any young professional like the alumni members of your university and also the seniors to get a mentor for you and for your PES SBC. So that's my first recommendation. And if you have some mentor, then the second stage that you need to schedule some meeting maybe on a monthly or bi-monthly with them. So it will help you to guide your career pathways, and you can get the academic advice. And also it's helpful for the SBC operations and the voluntary to get know more about the opportunities and funding within IEEE. And also in the next section that you will get to know about the V tools and the how to report all these things. So you can check the option to add them some additional members to your team. And so I encourage to have some the mentor for SBC, and definitely if you have new initiative or new project, so get support from the YP members who will support you in the technical side and also in the operation side. So in 2022, the PES YP, so at that time it was PES YP, and so now it is SYP, they club together. So in 2022, that in the PSYP, they have the She for Her mentoring program. So if you want to know more about the outputs of the initiatives, so you can check it. The output of these initiatives are available in the LinkedIn and some other social media platform. Then the next thing that every speakers, they will share more about the networking opportunities and how it is helpful for you. Likewise, in the PES, we have the PES conferences and the meetups. So it will definitely help you to build your communication skill, your networking skill, and also help you to be confident. So likewise that, so I don't want to share much details about the networking. So as a professional chapter, that I would like to encourage to have some networking with the industry professionals or the academicians. So like every time we are asking the questions at how to get connected with the universities for your master studies or the PhD. So for that, you need to utilize that the opportunities available to the PES conference or meetup to get the networking or connection with the industry professional. So for a chapter that I would like to recommend to have some industry meetup. So it will be at some industry hub or the specific community space offered by some tech focusing NGOs. So personally, I promote it. It will not be any university campus, but we need to reach out to the industry and some space available for then networking with them. So we have certain opportunities that through this networking, it help you to get partnership for the projects or initiatives. So I would like to share the two examples that in PES Kerala chapter, we hosted the young professional research conclave in this year. So it's actually a YP funded, the IEEE YP funded initiatives. So through this scheme that we approached the PES SYP chair Anand sir, and so through that we get the funding from YP. So I'm sure that the PES SYP leadership, that if you are approaching with some good proposals, and they will support you get some fund from the other OUs like IEEE YP. So we get that funding from IEEE YP. It's for the PES and through the SYP team for the PES Kerala chapter. So that's one of the opportunity that we invite the industry professional because it's a funded event, so we can have some discount for the industry person. So through this initiative that we were provide an opportunity for the student members to interact with the industry persons and to support them. So similar like that's my the second recommendation, to reach out to the SYP team, that to get some funding from other OUs for similar initiatives. The other thing that in 2020, the PSYP Kerala chapter, we just host the IEEE for Sustainable Future Summit. So it was during the COVID time, so it's a virtual event. So through the networking skill of my seniors in Kerala chapter, that now they were the renowned like the PES leaders. So in the next day you will meet Anandu, so and his team, that we have a seniors young professional there. So they talk to some industries, and through the networking field, or through that, they get partnered with some of the startup, and they were just part of that initiative. So during this initiative, the students get an opportunity that they can design something, and they need to send it to the industry partner, and they will print it in the 3D printing, and at free of cost they will deliver within any part of India. So it's a great opportunity for the student that they will get the 3D printed product of their design without cost through these initiatives. So likewise, sometimes we are looking for some partnership, only the monetary base, but in that case, that you need to look for an opportunity to get in the similar way of partnership. And through other industry, they offer some internship through the delegates of that initiatives. So also the third recommendation that I would like to recommend, utilize the opportunities in LinkedIn and also in the collaborative. So I think in the next section that Sai, he is one of the expert in the collaborative, so he can share much details about the features available in collaborative. And the next thing, through this interaction with the YP, that definitely the skill development. I don't need to explain how you can get like enhance your skill through IEEE, because we have a lot of webinar technical section and all these things, and hands-off training and all these things. So the second one that I would like to share there, through this the interaction with the YP, that you can create a supportive community in your chapter level, maybe in the professional chapter level, or it can be in the virtual level, so that at that time you can share your thoughts, and you can get advice from the peers and the leaders. So likewise, I encourage the professional chapter members, or even the student branch chapter level, you need to create some community. So last year in PSYP, we just created a virtual community for article publication support community. So that we identified in some part of our some of our volunteers from region 8, they asked that they reach to their PSYP region 8 representative to get support to know more about the publishing article. So at that time, that her team just created this community, and through this feedback and the sharing the experience, so it's helped a lot of people. And also the other thing, in last year, the PES workforce, they launched some program called the IEEE PES Entrepreneurship and Innovation Training. It's like a scholarship program. I don't know how many of you know aware about it. It's for the young professional members. So it's offers some scholarship for the working professional. As a student member, that you can have the scholarship for while doing the masters, and in India also there is something for the undergraduate students also. So it's a new initiative from PES, and it's for a few people. So those who are constantly checking the IEEE email or the email, then you will get some update and you can grab this opportunity. So through this, I would like to recommend that the chapter leaders or the professional, the young professional members, to build a supportive community. So it will help to the sense of the belongings among the peer who facing the similar challenges. So that's the thing that you can think and work on it. Then the other thing is, I'm sure that the whole audience here have the IEEE email address. So just check the email at a frequent interval, and don't miss any opportunity, something like the free opportunity. So that's the advice that, so for this particular entrepreneurship and innovation training, so I got this opportunity to get some course from the IEEE learning network. So there are a few other opportunities, similar opportunity, that we may miss, because we don't get some updates from the social medias on these similar new initiatives. So sometimes we don't get it through this social media. So frequently check your IEEE email to avoid the missing of these similar opportunities. Then the other thing that I would like to share that through this, to become the YP members, I know we have the student members, and when into that, then the next level of transition to a young professional members. So many of us maybe miss the motivation. So why we need to renew your membership? So the previous speaker, so he just mentioned the importance of recognition. So that's why I just mentioned the motivation is what we get you to start it, and the recognition is what keeps you going. So on a student branch level, so I would highly recommend the student branch level. If you have the more members, so you have something like the best volunteer of the month or something like that. Maybe we don't need to give some costly award or something, but just the recognition is a lot for them. So through this, that it will help you to motivate them, and also need to have some discussions with the YP to house and hear from their success stories and experience. So in the PS, like he already mentioned that we have the YP or the SYP volunteer of the month, which is coming soon, and the SYP already launched something like the outstanding event. And also in PS R10, we are having initiatives called the volunteer spotlight. So all these events or these initiatives will recognize your work and your effort for the spreading the mission of IEEE. So that's the one thing. So as a recommendation that you need to work, you need to work that your experience or the event you are hosted need to the recognizing any of these IEEE platforms. So I encourage you to try for that to get published this in these initiatives like the events of the month or the volunteer of the month, something like that. Also, through this, the volunteering in IEEE and volunteering in the PES, it's help you to. So generally, it help you to improve your skills on event planning and event management, something like the event management. So at a certain point that when you become the young professional, you get into the industry, so it will be helpful for you to have the teamwork skill or the team leadership skill. So I encourage that everyone to utilize this opportunity to host an event in your chapter level or in your professional level, and to get to have or if you get some opportunity to get interact with the YPs or some senior members and hear their successful stories and experience, so it will help you for you at some point of your life. Then just I would like to share something about the PES R10. As I mentioned that I'm leading the PES R10 Communication at Work Committee. So we just formed in this year under the leadership of PES R10 Rep Ramakrishna sir. So we have it's something like the LinkedIn centered approach that we were focusing. So we have the call for articles, these things. So so you can just maybe screenshot this if you like to follow the LinkedIn page, or you wish to share your article. So through this LinkedIn, that we will support the student branch chapter or the professional chapters to get the new audience for your initiatives and conference. And also we are encouraging you to publish the output of the event. So not just publishing the posters after completing that event. So what are the learning through this event? So what the technology you learned? So how it's helpful for you? And also you can share the project stories for 100 events, something like the other event. And also we are creating the platform for sharing the technical expertise. So we have the dedicated professors or the leaders in our PES R10 team. So through this, that we are just sharing their technical knowledge. So it will be helpful for you to just reduce the communication barriers with them. So we were tagging them. So if you are get interested in the projects or in their learning, so that you can maybe they contact them or as a follow-up of this article, that so I read your article, and so I would like to learn more about this. So something like that, you can easily approach them. And also that we are also recognizing the effort or the achievements made by our team, our volunteers, like the member achievements and awards to SBC and the technical achievements. And also that we were promoting the volunteering opportunities, the funding opportunities, and the travel grant available within the region, then from the other, some other OUs or some other means anything that if a PES member can apply for some opportunities, that we will try to promote through our LinkedIn page. So we have the newsletter, and we are almost finalized with the content. So the first edition will be launching soon. So in that we have the leaders in insight and the communication desk, that it helps something about how to operate the professional chapters and the opportunities available in IEEE for the effective communication. And also we are recognizing the volunteer spotlight and the chapter, which means the professional chapters, and the project diary, in which the leaders or the project organizer, they can share the learnings and how they grab this project opportunity and how it helps for them. Then the tech note that I mentioned, that the professors, that they were sharing the updates on the technology throughout the LinkedIn page, and few updates of the coming events through our newsletter. So that's just about my presentation. And yeah, so if you are interested to get connected with the PES R10 LinkedIn page, you can just follow us on LinkedIn. So that's from my side, and thank you very much, the organizers, for inviting me just to share the updates about the young professional and how it's helpful for you. Over to you.
Thank you, Alvin. Thank you so much for that actionable insights. Next up, before that, as a small token of our gratitude, we would like to extend to you a memento from our heart. Thank you so much for joining us and talking to us all this time and giving us valuable piece of information and supporting us all through your talk. Thank you so much, Mr. Alvin Paul.
Yeah, thank you.
Next up, moving on, we have a special address coming right up. For that, I invite Dr. Ramakrishna Kappagandu, who is the regional representative of Region 10 from the IEEE PES Governing Board, and he will address the gathering here. He will talk to us about the importance of professional chapters in the life of students as well as young professionals, and will enlighten us. He just accepted our invitation and joined us amidst this tight schedule. So over to you, sir. Let's invite Dr. Ramakrishna Kappagandu. The virtual stage is all yours, sir.
Hello. Thank you, Alma. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible. You're
Thank you.
audible. Your presentation is perfectly visible. Please.
Yeah, it's visible, right? Okay. So thank you for this opportunity. It's a very good initiative by the SYP team. I congratulate Anand and all his excellent leadership, who have provided this opportunity to all the student branch members and also the young professionals. So I'm given the role to talk about how to guide the future through professional chapters, okay, for especially keeping in view the students and young professionals. So so my agenda would be something like this, the importance of professional chapters. I'll be talking a little bit about it, then we talk about the networking opportunities, then the skill development, and further on the leadership and volunteering opportunities, and of course how it would enhance the platform, for career growth and guidance, and for staying current and seeing the global opportunities, how it would benefit you and all, and call to action definitely is the last slide we're going to talk about. So coming to the first point, the importance of professional chapters. So professional chapters are, something like our, I can say it's like our parents. Like why I'm taking parents is you are all student members. Just after, schooling or preschools, you get transferred to the universities or the engineering college as professional courses, the students. And after that, you become the young professionals and keep in the infant stage of serving the communities and the organizations in your professional career as young engineers or research scientists, whatever it is, for the young professionals. So for them, the professional chapters play a really a key role, because these are something like parents. Why I tell is, if you see for the student phase as well as the young professional phase, when you serve in any industry, up to at least 5 years or 10 years, your parents will keep helping them, the individuals. Even suppose immediately after the professional course, they join a job, then they get married. Even after marriage, till they settle down, at least for few years, they'll nurture them. They'll take care of all the requirements. So to see that you become very successful, you means the individuals, they become successful in their life, in their career, and all these things. So that's the sort of role the professional chapters tend to play in IEEE, and especially in PES. Okay, so it's a very crucial support system for the growth and development of the individuals. So it is, I think everybody, it is, of course, it is a mutual consent should be there, mutual trust and confidence should be there to go beyond many things and beyond boundaries, we can say. So what are the crucial in that? It will provide guidance and resources beyond what is taught in your academic settings or anywhere like that. It would also facilitate connections that enhance educational experiences, how to translate your education experiences into real pragmatic, practical way of implementation. That is provided by, again, the professional chapters. And the most important is the professional chapters would serve as a sounding board for the career-related inquiries. This is the place where you get connected with so many people, so many industries, and your talents, everything can be exposed very easily, and they can get a good attention of the required people. Okay. That sort of importance is there for the crucial support, I can say. And of course, the professional chapters do bring and they form a bridge sort of thing between the education, the academics, and the industry. Because professional chapters would help students transition from theory to practical applications through conducting various tutorials or learning courses or educational things and all, which would benefit them to get rise in their career growth easily or get some good opportunities of placement and all, including the leadership skills sort of thing. And also they connect the academic learning with real world challenges like the climate change, the smart cities, the smart grids. Like this, if you name, there are several other things to really talk about. The electric vehicles are there, storage systems are there. These are the real world challenges, and the renewable energy. What are the challenges in that, how to translate them to the real-time world? This definitely professional chapters, through their various events and interaction, they would provide this platform. And also the professional chapters would encourage collaboration between educational institutions and industries. We do sign an MOU sort of thing, with, especially last year we ran a pilot for the internship initiative, where with the college management, IEEE PES has signed MOUs for providing them, a free internship initiative. We had run for 6 weeks program last year. We want to do this year again. I'm looking for volunteers who can take it forward. We have the designs. We have ready-made syllabus made for the electric vehicle sort of thing. One course is there already. Last time successful courses that itself we can repeat also. Few other things we can work upon. So what I say is the collaboration between the academic institutions and industry is possible through the professional chapters. And who would provide the networking opportunities? Professional chapters. They provide the peer connections. They provide a platform to meet your fellow students and YPs also. Means like if anybody get involved or engaged with the activities of professional chapters also, then all these things are possible. You can get to know from the other colleges, other industries, YPs as well as student members. Building relationships early in your career, that can lead to future collaborations and better job opportunities. So this is very important. Many of you should understand this very key point. In your career, in your professional or in employment, the step where you are putting, is it in grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, that matters a lot. I think what I'm trying to tell you, you should understand. Like a diploma holder is their example. So he would get a job as in grade 1. In a bank, if you see, the normal graduates will go as clerical cadre. The engineers or they call probationary officers. They go straight away to officer cadre, that is grade 4 or something like that. Even in many industries, if you are skilled, if you are qualified with higher qualification and all, so you will get a better. So the first step is very important in life. If you directly go, why people go for engineering, then combine with the MBA or sort of thing, so that they can jump the levels. So that is very important, where you're going to have the first step and how we can leap forward from there. So this professional chapters can have that expertise. They have the expertise, and they do provide these opportunities to learn, to make your skills better, to achieve such things, right? And it also provides the professional chapters networking with peers, and so that it fosters a sense of community and support. So you're not alone to fight anything. There's a group of people available who are working towards a social project or community project, something like that. And of course, because many industry guys are all the part of the professional membership, so access to industry experts is easily available through professional chapters. So members can gain insights from experienced professionals in their field. And they can also get mentorships. The mentorship opportunities are invaluable, I'm telling you. Very few people will get that. I don't know. We have a mentee mentor program even in PES also, in IEEE also, and you may be aware there is an old program, VOLT. That was introduced around 10 years ago from MGA. It is very successful. The volunteers, how to get mentored, I got connected recently, in the awards program of IEEE in Boston last May. I got connected with one of the guys from Canada, I think. So I had to mentor him. So this is how that mentorship things, we may not go to that level, at least locally, you'll get the opportunities for the students as well as for the young professionals from the professional chapters, if you get involved with them. And of course, last is the networking events that connects members with industry leaders for enhancing career growth and all. So this is another important thing. And with which these things, what will happen? Skill development. The skill development, what I was talking about, how you get that initial introduction to what stage of employment you are having and how you can leap forward, that skill development I'm talking about. So enhancing skills through this, it is the professional chapters, they organize regular workshops. They cover about technical topics such as the latest software tools or the some soft skills like effective communication or leadership. We used to have a student leadership program, student mentorship program, so many things in student branches. So that can be applied to a cluster of student branch chapters and coupled with YP affinity groups so that they can be nurtured by the professional chapters to the required levels. Okay, and webinars led by the industry experts organized by the professional chapter, they provide insights into emerging trends and technologies, helping these members stay competitive in their fields and also they stay current with what is happening currently. And of course, there are many hands-on projects and real-world applications within chapter activities that would allow members, to practice their skills that can bridge the gap. I was talking about the academics and industry or theory and practice. So participating in chapter events can help members, that is, I'm talking about the YPs and the student members, they can refine their problem-solving abilities and teamwork skills, which are really essential in professional environment. Continuous learning and development opportunities through chapters can significantly enhance employability and career advancement. This is what I was talking. It's very important, okay? And leadership and volunteering. There are some few of you are born leaders, some you have to acquire by the situational management. So these abilities can be acquired through professional chapters. So developing organizational skills, engaging in professional chapters allows members to take roles that require planning, execution, evaluation, enhancing their organizational skills are that will be really essential for their career success. For example, you get involved in one of the major conferences. Something this November, we are going to have ISGT Asia by one of the professional chapters. I think it's Bangalore chapter in Bangalore. So if you get involved in that, it could be logistics arrangements, it could be visa arrangements for the travelers coming outside the country. It could be screening the, paper submitted, channelizing them into different groups and giving it to the reviewers. Peer review, everything is done, then come back and again compile and what are the selected things, the screening process. And organizing the technical talks, panel sessions. These are all the very important things where you get involved. If you get involved, they need people, volunteers, young people especially, because who should help them with the latest tools and gadgets? So that all, if you involve with the professional chapters, if you are really interested, you can get embedded into the system of that process of organization. You can learn by serving. That's what is required, organizational skills. So this is the same as it will be helpful for the project management experience. They can participate or lead in projects within the chapter or those projects funded by the chapter externally also, providing hands-on experience on project management, budgeting, resource allocation, especially the smart village projects. They're looking for students. They want to give internships also in that. Smart village, we fought last year. This year they're ready to get involved. The students get involved. YPs can get involved in that of their interest. So they'll get all these experiences, management, budgeting, or how to allocate the resource, appropriate resources, whom to be used where to get the best outcome. So these are all the experiences you have to gain by involving and getting in touch with the professional chapters. Then fostering teamwork and collaboration. See, nobody is expert of all, So I may be expert in something, Anand is expert in something, Rishi is expert in something. My friend Krish is the Region 10 PES secretary. In fact, he made this presentation within 5 minutes, believe it or not. I just spoke with him in the evening today. He gave in 5 minutes. That is his ability. Guidance, I have given him what to cover. See, this is what is required, how we can really develop. People look in that. So volunteering for chapter events, that promotes teamwork as members collaborate with diverse individuals. Learning to navigate different perspectives and enhance their collaborative abilities to achieve a common goal, social good. So this is very important life. Ultimately, we have to give back something to the society. How we can give that? Through this pooling, through this collaboration, through networking and teamwork, right? And career growth and guidance. Career guidance from professional chapters. It's as I told you, professional chapters, they provide access to experienced mentors who guide your career decisions and offer valuable feedback. I still remember, if you are aware, one last year, PES Region 10 Secretary was Vineet. Vineet, what's his full name? I forgot. Vineet was there, and he did his, in 2010, when I did the first smart grid workshop in India, in Mysore, we did that. Infosys has hosted that under the PES Bangalore chapter. 550 participants were there. Vineet was one among them. He just finished his undergrad. And he was telling, should I join a job, or should I go for a research, or where I have to do? He was asking me, I mentored him that time. If your parents or your situation, if it can afford, go for higher studies. Hit the iron when it is hot. Do your higher studies. Then, after almost 7 years, 10 years, I met him, I think. Yeah, 2022, I met him, 12 years. I met him in, again, New Orleans, when I was attending the T&D conference there. He suddenly came and, sir, you're here? Yes. So that's how, what you mentored me to do further. I'm doing my research in IIT as a PhD candidate. He did it from IIT Kanpur. Now he's doing his postdoctoral there. See, mentoring is very important. How? Because he attended a important workshop and he could meet people, right? This is how many, I must have mentored a few thousands of people in my 30 years of volunteering in IEEE so far. It's not a joke. See, seriously, I'm telling. In Orlando last year also, 5 people came to me who were working professionals also to change the job. See, this mentorship is very important for us to take a right decision appropriately. So that professional chapters really can give you an access. Okay? And many chapters, they do facilitate internship placements with industry partners, giving you hands-on experience and essential skills. See, I don't say there are 53 professional chapters, everybody will do it. At least 25%, because it's Kali Yuga, 25% is Dharma is there. 25% definitely they're effective. They'll help you. But where you fall in that, I do not know. You have to, but you start acting. It's not that we need to keep trying that, right? Similarly, exclusive job opportunities are often available through career chapter networks, connecting members with potential employers. That is what our Anand is doing, virtual job fora and all he has created. And few people got, and I think they're trying in this ISGT Asia conference through that, I think in India also, a virtual employment program sort of thing. But, it depends on country to country and it is a different aspect. And our Delhi chapter, the chair, they helped, few of them to get internships and in public sector companies of power related in Delhi. This is because the professional chapter, they have good connectivity. And the mentorship programs within the chapters match students with industry leaders, enhancing personal and professional development. These are all very important in your career, right? So, and regular career workshops and job fairs organized by chapters keep members informed about market trends and employment opportunities. So we have to be aligned. We have to join them, keep in touch. Okay, if we are together, we can achieve, right? And staying current in global opportunities, if we talk about, to have access to the latest research and trends, these chapters, professional chapters do provide, members with access to the latest industry research, technological advancements, and market trends through newsletters or webinars or conferences. So you should not miss them. And the exposure for the global collaboration, members can engage in international projects and events, collaborating with peers worldwide, which broadens perspectives and enhances professional networks. Again, if you all try, I don't say 100% people will get it. It depends on your sincerity and effort from within, and maybe 20-30% definitely will succeed. That is a good thing, because not even 20% of the engineering graduates do get in their first attempt a good job for their studies after graduation in India currently. And US, it is becoming more worse, unemployment. So to have a tag of professional tagline, we need to get in professional bodies, especially the chapters. Professional chapters do provide these things. You are our future leaders, so you should come forward and mix with professional chapters. Okay, so my urge is you should get engaged. Okay, join your local professional chapters today for a brighter future. And really, your active participation in professional chapters like PES offers invaluable lifelong benefits, I'll tell you. So once you continually, you'll come to know all these things. Just for staying for 1 or 2 years as a student member, then dropping out your membership will not yield. You should continue, please. Continue as YPs after that, graduate student members, then YPs, then professional members. All these things will help you a lot. So by getting involved, you enhance your skill development through workshops and networking events. And that will open the doors for your career growth, providing access to internships, mentorship, which can shape your professional journeys. Don't miss out on this chance to invest in your career. Become a member, an active volunteer, and this is how you have to take charge of your future. Thank you. I'll be glad if you have any doubts, I can help you to clarify them.
Thank you, Dr. Ramakrishna, for this valuable session. Dear attendees, as Sir just said, if you have any doubts, just go ahead and mute yourself and speak up, or you can drop the questions in the chat and I'll read.
Yeah. Or you can write a mail to me also. I've given my email address in the beginning, or one of the organizers will share my email.
Do we have any questions? I guess they don't. The session was very clear and inspiring that they don't have any more questions. So guys, feel free to reach out to Sir's email ID, which was displayed in the beginning, or you can reach out to the team and they'll provide you with the email ID. Feel free to contact him and get your guidance from him. Is very helpful. Yeah, there is the email ID of Dr. Ramakrishna sir in the chat. Feel free to reach out to him. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Notice, yeah, while you were available and providing us with all the guidance that you are showering us. Thank you so much, sir. Moving on.
I should thank Maithili. Maithili said today morning, Hari, you can speak. You should speak. Morning, I had a chat with her. She was telling she'll be there in this and we should give them good advice. So thanks, Maithili.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Krish.
you so much, sir. Yeah.
So we need all support, because I am poor in computers. I am good in power. Okay. So somebody should collaborate effort. This is all right. We have wonderful volunteers in our, Rishi is a wonderful volunteer. I didn't meet others, directly. I'm talking about Muzamil or, Siddhi and all. I didn't meet them still. Maybe we'll meet them in Bangalore for the Regent in Chapter Chairs meet, hopefully. Yeah, look forward to meet you more and in nearest occasion. And please do good. I'll tell you, what you give back to the society, you will get back in your life. Remember, society is not PES in general, but PES is a channel for you to use to reach the goal. All the best for you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for those wise words, your time, and all the insights that you have shared. Thank you so much once again from the bottom of our heart for joining us. Well, let's move on. Next up, we have a session which is very close to our hearts, which is about career growth. And we have a very special person for this who joined us earlier too for leading this session. So without further ado, let me invite Mr. Rishi Thakur, Vice Chair of IEEE PES SYP Committee, and he'll be talking about the IEEE PES Career Compass and Mentoring Program. Rishi has been instrumental in guiding young professionals in their career development through the IEEE PES Career Compass and Mentoring Program. His commitment to mentoring and supporting young leaders is a vital part of our PES community. So let's hear how PES can help you navigate your career. I know many of you have the same question. So hereafter, no compass needed. Rishi has got us covered. Rishi, over to you.
Thanks, Alna. Thanks everybody to be here from last 2 hours. And again, really thankful Dr. Ramakrishna sir for giving your nice address to the student and young professional committee. And you're always inspiring us a lot from last so many years in IEEE and now in PES. And I'm really thankful to you. I can say, like, before mentoring initiative starts, you are the ground mentors, some of the ground mentors. One of the ground mentors we have in the in IEEE PES who are advising us whenever we need it. Thank you so much for being here and addressing the audience in a short notice. Moving ahead for my address today over IEEE PES Career Fair and Career Compass Mentoring Initiative. So this talk is all about a little bit of announcement kind of thing, and we will update you soon as we will get the clarity about how it will go on for Region 10 itself. So starting ahead for the Career Compass Mentoring Initiative. So it's all about like mentor-mentee initiative. We called it as Career Concept a little bit. So because it's all about the career guidance that you're getting from the mentors for the mentees who registered for these initiatives. So already this mentor-mentee initiatives is done in different modes in different regions. For Region 10 itself, this is the first time we are going to organize. So recently we have done it for Region 1 to 7 along with PSGM 2024 in Seattle. So we have given the platform called as Be Fair platform. So through that's actually something called as virtual platform where mentor mentees come together. So initially, like, registration will be gone through that platform. And then the mentors mentee met with each other through that platform. Mainly do some kinds of online meetings, and followed by those, they got a chance to meet each other in person if they are attending PSGM or any kind of conference. So for Region 1 to 7, that is PSGM. And followed by that also, we have given some days the access to the BeFair platform to the mentors and the mentees to again meet with each other. Because there are some constraint over the platform, we can't run like multiple mentor-mentee initiatives. So we have to close down those things within some time frame. But mentor-mentees are completely open to carry out their guidance and their collection with each others over different kind of aims and objectives they are planning throughout their career things. So for Region 10 itself, we have done recently some meetings and some kind of finalizations that is yet to be refined. But I just want to give you an idea, like we for Region 10 itself, the call will be open somewhere around October 4th week or 3rd week, like somewhere around 22nd of October, when Region 8 mentor-mentee initiative will be stopped from the platform. So it will be followed by for 1 week for registration for mentors and mentee. Then 1 week time for them, like let's say 28th of October to like followed by that, there is time where we will give a formal online meeting with mentors and mentees and give them a complete idea about what this initiative is all about. And then the mentors mentees met with each other through our Be Fair platform, followed by the mentors mentees who are attending the ISGT Asia 2024 on November 10 to 13, 2024, they will get a chance to meet there. We have a mentor mentee in-person program there. And then followed by also, we will keep it open for 10 to 15 more days so that the mentors mentees will meet with each other on a virtual mode through our VFA platforms until we have any constraint from Region 9 side to organize one more initiative that is already planned virtually. So we have almost like around 1 month times over VFA platform for mentor-mentee initiatives where the mentors and mentee will meet over this platform. So right now, we have some of the things like if you want to get an idea like what this mentor-mentee is all about. So there are some nice people who have already addressed. So the past PES president. So this is something the platform for the mentoring, PES mentoring from so these dates are outdated for some other initiative we have already done in the different regions. So you can see here like the detail about what this PES, we will update it for region 10 also, or in our particular website we have from SYP side. So this is all about, so we will give you the access like through e-notice or through our LinkedIn post. We will give you the link about for the registrations to career campus mentoring initiative near about 4th month of October, and that registration will directly go to our BFA platform where you will have to provide the basic things about yourself, like those like let's say for example your technical area, your region you belongs to, something like that, which helps us to match you with the right mentee, right mentor, and mentors with the right mentee. Then the virtual platform VFAIR will have some algorithms to match the right mentor with the mentee. We do not have to do that work by yourself. That's the beauty of that platform. And then like after 1 week of that time you will get you like the message from the the message from the platform itself, like something like I can say. So we have some like you will get some some mails from their side, like this is the mentors, and then through platform only you will get you will interact with them, followed by in-person things in ISGT Asia if you're attending that, and then followed by again 1 week 2 week time to interact with them. So this is something happening first time in region 10 itself. We will completely let you know all about this thing through our e-notice and LinkedIn and our social media handles. So second thing is about the career fair, the virtual career fair. Dr. Ramakrishna sir and others had talked about recently. So again, there are 2 career fairs which we are planning in region 10. One is going side by side for IEEE region 10 career fair. They are also utilizing our platform VFair things. That's also going on parallelly. But yes, we are also planning for IEEE region 10 PES career fair. So that career fair, like yet we need some more refinement, but we are thinking like opening it somewhere around like for the company itself. We are going to give the open call for the company somewhere around 1 month before the ISGT Asia in October. Complete time they will register, and also the call will remain open during ISGT Asia time as well, for those from the company side as well, for those who want to participate from student and young professional side as well. Why we want to open it for ISGT Asia time? Because we really want to promote it during that conference also, and also we want that company will take parts in this as much as possible. And on 25th of November, that's what somewhat scheduled for now, like but maybe changed, is the time for the actual day of the career fair. So what this career fair is all about here, also again we're using the BFair platforms. I do not have right now the access for the demo for that because that link is not working right now, but I will provide you the demo in some other sessions. So here basically again we will take some sorts of inputs from you through Google, through the registration from that coming from the BFair platform, like what else, what are your like all the things that you have in your resume, right? And also we may ask to upload your resume. So all the things we will grab from you, and that will be and then we will also ask the companies like what you are looking for in a candidate. Then the platform automatically using his algorithm, using the algorithms, they will connect you. They will let you the company the shortlisted candidates. Then they will meet. Then the platform has the nice interactive environment for the like you will feel like you are really interacting with the company representative. So then through that platform only you will interact with the company representative, and you may get the job or offer, something like that kind of stuff. So that's something as a pilot we can see for Regent, and we are planning for somewhere in November itself. So stay tuned to us in our social media handles. We have already shared the links. I request the team to please share it again. And that's what something we want. So for the success of both the initiatives, the main thing is that we must get the registration up to that extent that we are planning for. So try to share it with your student branch chapter colleagues, your neighboring colleagues, or also if you are professional chapter representative, professional chapters, like the team, like kindly circulate it within the student branch chapters, or if you are student branch chair, kindly circulate it within your college or university from where it belongs to. The basic things as an eligibility for an attendees is only what you must have an active IEEE PS membership. That's it. No other constraint we have. Then it's completely depends upon the companies. If they have any kind of like they must have the eligibility requirement, they can short it you guys. So it's so you guys always ask questions. What is the benefits of PS membership? Like what are, so this is also one of the answers. It's easy to you as a student leader to answer somebody in front of you. Okay, like right now we have two initiative underlines, take the membership, get the benefit on board. So that's something from my side. So stay tuned with us. In the next 1 month, you will get 2 updates from us. That is IEEE Career Campus Mentoring Initiative and the IEEE PS Virtual Career Fair. So stay tuned with us. That's something from my side. Let me know if you have any kind of doubt, and you can also feel free to type your queries in the chat box. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rishi, for those wonderful insights on mentorship and career development. Here's a small memento for your collaboration, and thank you again for all valuable insights. Now we're going to wrap up today's sessions with something that will really help you in your day-to-day chapter work. Sai Prashant, lead coordinator of the PES R10 SYP, is here to guide you guys through how to utilize IEEE volunteering tools for maximum impact. He has been heavily involved in organizing events, webinars, and initiatives that foster student engagement and professional development within the IEEE PES. Sai is known for his expertise in IEEE tools and platforms, and his passion for empowering the next generation of engineers and leaders in the power and energy society. Sai will cover everything from vTools reporting to creating IEEE emails, and even some new initiatives on the horizon. Sai, the floor is yours.
Yeah, hello. I'm audible.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Hope my screen is also yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. So, hello everyone. I know it's a long training going on, so but it's much needed at this point of time because IEEE R10 SYP committee, which has been reformed, has brought a lot of initiatives. So it's the right time to know all of these things. So without any further delay, let us dive into it. So this is a very much important thing because whatever you have been seeing from the past 2 hours, the initiatives or whatever the criteria are all related to this one, the IEEE volunteering and the reporting tools. So myself, Sai Prashant, the lead coordinator of the IEEE R10 PES SYP committee. So as you all know, like see, many of you definitely know it. So, but just for a quick recap, we are just going to all the IEEE tools. So we'll be going on driving into the complete hands-on training only. So first thing, we'll go to the vTools directly, where in which this is the IEEE volunteering tools, where you'll be you'll be doing your officer reporting, your events reporting, your activity reporting, as well as all the things. So So directly we're doing it from scratch, where you do it from the IEEE tool. So or else you can type events.ieee.vitals.org. So this is the website. So the same links will be also shared to you on the chat window. So it's vitals.ieee.org. So this is the website. So first, we'll be going to the VTools one. Okay. I think in the due course of time, what we'll do is we will try to take you to the important one that is called as a IEEE OU Analytics. Basically, this IEEE OU Analytics is a tabular view kind of thing. So where in which you will be knowing about who are your members, who are your the fellow volunteers, who are in the officer positions. Let me Let me come back. Yeah. Yes. So come back. So this is about the videos. So for everything, you need to log in with your IEEE ID. So this is the landing page where initially, first thing we will be informing you about the officer reporting. So basically, all the leaders are known to it. But the first and foremost thing is that to know to the global visibility or to any other members in IEEE, the most important thing is that you should uh, all the incoming leaders or else the outgoing leaders should definitely fill the officer reporting within the year starting, so that this will be running as a like IEEE starts from the year like January to December. So you have to submit, you have to at most by 10th of January, you need to submit your officer reporting. So basically, you need to go to the vTools and click on officer reporting, and you can select your OU. So basically, any OU, whatever it may be. So if it's such like some institution, say any PES chapter, like I'll take my own college like that. So if you see here, like we have the PES, yeah. So this is the PES chapter. So you can just check out your OU, and you can able to click on the selecting of the organization unit. If you see here, like all of them are completely updated. So every year we do opt for the same thing. So we have the chair, advisor, secretary, treasurer, and the vice chair and the webmaster. So we have the advisor over here, we have the chair. So basically, if you wanted to change the chair, just you need to go click on the here, add a new officer position. So automatically the vTools will check about your membership validator. So you need to give your like any membership number, say like anything 9547622, any number, like this is my number, so I have given my number here. So you can just click on your uh, any date, like for example, it's going to start from today. For example, you can like you can give like say September to 21st, and you can give like the end term. Maybe you're starting now, maybe you can give like 25th of December 31st. So like I'm talking about the yearly basis. So you just need to click on submit. So as you're in the same OU, like if you're in the same OU, this won't be any issue. If it is not under the same OU, that will show you an error. So this is what happens. So once you are being given here, so you have to confirm. So here still it's a pending save. So finally you have to view and confirm the pending changes over here. So same way, like for all the positions you can able to do it. You need to view and confirm the pending changes. So finally, you need to click on the save. You have to click on save so that it will be done. So automatically an email will be sent to you back, what you call that OR has been changed. So this is about the changing of the officer reporting. So because I'm no longer the part of the OU, so that is the reason I am coming back. So this is about the adding on or removing of a new officer. Like for a position in an OU, like apart from the chair, the secretary, vice chair, treasurer, webmaster, if you wanted to have any other positions, you have something called as request a new officer position over here. You can just click on that, and you can submit a request like what is the position, like say like newsletter editor or the membership coordinator or any new position you want to create for your chapter. You can able to create. You can just submit those requests, and you can able to select your OU and send an email. So within the 72 hours of your submission, the IEEE will update the details and they will acknowledge you back on the same thing. So this is about the officer reporting, and then talking about the event reporting. So exactly here, you'll find something called as event. So in that you have to go there. You can click like create a new event. If it is a new event, you can do it. Or else if you wanted to do an event for the past event also, you can use the same thing. Here you need to select your organization unit, any organization unit, whatever you have been part of, and you can give your primary host. And if you have been collaborating with any other OUs, you can able to add them as your additional host also. And you can give something like the sponsor's name here and extra contact information. And then you need to go on to the next. Then you need to give your event details, category, subcategory, start time, end time, time zero. And if it is an WI oriented event, you can click on WI oriented event. You need to give the complete description over here and the header as a footer for your activity, whatever you wanted to give it. Then the agenda, like the complete schedule. And you can give it tag keywords, because this is the keywords is very much important here. Based on the keywords, whatever you selected, the event will be categorized. So basically what we suggest is whatever it may be the event name can be a keyword, so that it will be very easy for anyone. And you can give like your event picture also, and click on, you can go to the next. Then you can give the, like if it is a virtual event, you can give your virtual link address. If it's a hybrid event, you can give the both was the virtual address as well as the in-person address. And if it is purely in-person, then directly give the in-person details. Then the event registration. So basically, this is a standard registration where you can start, can use the vTools as your, like you need not create a separate Google form kind of thing. Instead, the vTools will create a Google form for you if you give the registration details. Else, if you have an external link like Google form or Microsoft Forms or anything, you can directly give the URL here. Otherwise, if it even doesn't require any registration, you can keep as none. And you can add the next one is about the speakers. You can add their info, description, their complete biography. Initially, it was there for only for 2 speakers, but now IEEE has been you can able to add how many ever speakers you want. You can able to add 3, 4, up to 6 also. This is also possible. And so if this event has been already been done, you can directly come to report and attendance. So you can see here like how many IEEE people attended and how many non-IEEE people attended. I mean, the guests attended, you can able to give here, and you can click on save and publish. So this is how you can able to submit the activity. So basically to categorize as an active chapter, or even in terms of the funding kind of thing. So we scale like you need to minimum like a chapter need to complete or do 4 to 6 events in an year with the activities like meetings, any technical talks, whatever it may be. Into minimum, you need to get 4 to 6 activities. So this is a criteria where you can able to, this is criteria that see for the awards, or else even for the rebate as well as for your the funding also. So for sample, like I'll show you a sample, the event report, how exactly we file it. So if you see here, like this one, we have created it. So just giving you sample one. So it is like the event details, all the details, like who is the host, who is co-sponsored, and about the speakers, everything. So if you want to like manage this event also. So once you give all the details, this is how the submissions will be there. So because we have already published this one, so all the details, how many people have attended, everything is been reported over here. Apart from that, from this, if you wanted to like, if you have been submitted in the same format, you can even send an e-notice from here. Like e-notice in the sense like if you're from a same OU, like from the same chapter, you can only send it to your own chapter members instead of sending a mail kind of thing. So directly from the vTools, you can able to send them an email. Even this is a criteria where will be there in the IEEE NGA Student Awards. If you wanted to apply for the student branch chapters or the student branch awards, they see about like how you're going to publicize your activity. So another case is that the e-notice is a platform where you can able to send the information directly to all your members. So like if you see here on the left hand side, you will have something called as create e-notice from the event. So you can click on the create e-notice from the event. This is like the information is being shared directly from the vTools instead of you're going to do it. else, you can directly click on over here. Because this event is already been filed. Basically, you can directly use this link of the e-notice option, and you can give your priorities like when you wanted to schedule an e-notice, and to whom you wanted to send the e-notice, as well as what will be your first priority, second priority, and in that you'll be having something like 3 options. Number one is like if you wanted to set it at a very priority or at an eye level, so you can just click on that. Maybe you can just send it like within what you call 45 minutes to 1 hour of time as a critical or eye time. If you wanted to click a second one as a priority, that will be scheduled for 2 to 3 hours. If you wanted to keep it as normal, it will send it within 4 to 5 hours. So basically, we insist the volunteers to kindly use only normal for the most of the cases. If it is most required, go for the critical or eye, so that lot of emails or from the system will not be like the other OU members will not be affected by your emails. So this is about the vtools, and there's something called as student branch reporting. So this is another one. So basically, in order to like every student branch will have something called as getting the rebate. So basically, how exactly your rebate is calculated in the sense, for example, if you are if in your student branch or like members, there are around 5 people. So for say 5 into $2, $10 plus IEEE will give you $25 as a rebate, as a bonus. So 25 plus 10, $35 will be your rebate. So in order to get your rebate, there are 4 criteria. Number one is that you should minimum you need to submit around 6 activities in an year, plus your officer reporting should be updated, plus you need to submit your annual plan, and there should be minimum 1 person in your student branch in order to get your IEEE rebates. So these are the 4 criteria that you have to follow for sure. The deadline for the submission of the annual plan is that is 1st of February of every year. So all your activities for your respective year should be submitted by 31st of the respective year, and the annual report should be submitted by 1st February of the year. So this is what you need to do in the annual reporting. So basically, if you go click on the new plan, if you see here, like if you take any of the one, so basically you need to give your student branch name, code, who is the chair, everything, and you need to give your operations, like what is your funding you receive or anything, whatever you've been expected. Then, so you have to give your income sources and funding, what is the balance sheet, and like any of the GDSC or even sponsorship or anything, whatever you have been received, you have to give the complete description and the fundraising activities. Then you need to mention about the activities, whatever you have been done, like that have been done in the respective year. You have to give the count of them. I need to give the goals, like what will be there for your next year. That is, like you need to submit for the annual plan for the next year. So you need to give all your goals, like what will you will be doing in the upcoming year, kind of thing. Then you need to give your signatures, like all your details, like your student branch chair email ID, branch professor email ID, section chair email ID, student representative email ID, everything. All the details will be there on the website. You can just go there, and you need to give your student branch annual plan a name, and you have to click on submit. So this is what how this is very simple and very easy one, but you just need to take your time not to get all those details ready. So these are the things that you can able to do it from your vtools. Apart from this, there is something called as even if you wanted to do something like you wanted to organize the election or voting from the V tools, you can able to do it. So in order to elect the new incoming leaders, you can directly use the V tools voting system. Like you can use you can create your own dashboards for the voting kind of thing. So you if you wanted to do it as a voting kind of thing for electing of your chair or vice chair or secretary, you can able to choose your OU and you can able to start creating your election as one. So this is what you can able to use this. So for creating a dashboard, and you can able to create a new election one, and you can able to select the members, and you can able to close it. So this is what you can able to use from this VTools also. So this is the thing that you can able to do from the VTools. Apart from this, there's something called as if you wanted to check whether the respective person is a member or not. So this can you can see from the IEEE membership validator. This is the another tool that has been there. So you can directly click on IEEE membership validator. So the student and chair, the executive members will have the access to it to check your validity of the any member who is part of the IEEE. You can just go to click on membership validator, and then you will be directed to the sign-in page. From there, you can able to just give their member number. So if you see here, like if you click here, like the name or anything. 767. So if you click on submit, you can able to see like what is the how many years of active membership is there, what is this category, everything. You can able to see like what are your societies, everything. You can able to check out here. It is active state. So this is what you can able to see it from the membership validator. So next one is about the IEEE OU analytics. So this is a what you call the Tableau dashboard, where you can able to see how many members are there in your OU, or else in a chapter, and you can able to see the different offices from there. So this is what you can able to access from the IEEE OU analytics. Basically, we at our IEEE R10 SYP in the previous year, like IEEE R10 PES SEC committee, we use lot of things for the what you call the data collection or else the visibility, and to see what is the status. So we use this analytics. So you can you can also do the same thing. So this is what you can you'll be seeing the complete grid form. So you can able to you can see like there are 6 options. So like if you go from member affiliates, volunteer positions, membership societies. So this is about the overlapping membership of the organization units, and this is for the display of the organization unit. So these two are you can able to check it out from your side. So the first thing about the membership subscription, like in your OU, like how many people are part of which society, and what is the count of that. Like if you see here, like how many members have been part of that. If you, all these things you can able to check from here, like what is the section and how many members are active and everything. You can able to see with gender. So this is a very good visibility that you can able to see what you call differentiate them. So this is how you can able to see it here. So all the societies, affinity groups, how many members are there, everything you can able to validate over here. Then this is about the volunteer positions. Like for example, you wanted to have something like an organization unit, like you would like to have only the chapters of the PES society, like say. Then you can select maybe you can select region 10, apply. Then for example, you take any section, let's say Beijing section, any section, whatever, how many whatever you wanted to do it. You wanted to collaborate with them or you wanted to talk to them, you can able to use this. in chapter. And all OUs, like if you see here, they have all the OUs, you can able to see them. And all positions, like only if you want to have the chapter chairs, just apply them. So all those details, whatever you required, like if you wanted to collaborate with something like other PS chapters, you can able to use this tool, and you can able to get those members' details, and you can able to directly send an email to them, and you can able to talk to them. So this is what the visibility that you can able to see that. And the student members count, everything you can able to see here, like how many students, how many senior members are there, everything you can able to check it out here. The what is their interest, and these all things are from the IEEE membership, whatever you give the details. Same thing. So this is about the IEEE Analytics. Then we have something called as, if you wanted to pull up something like a good number of speakers, you have something called as IEEE Virtual Speakers Bureau. So this is from the IEEE students. For virtual speakers, like if you wanted to get some good industry speakers or academic speakers, you can use this platform. Or else if you need any good speakers, you can always reach out to our IEEE R10 PES SYP committee for any of your speakers. We'll definitely able to guide you to get you the best one also. Or else we can able to do some collaboration activities also. Even that is also possible. So from this virtual speakers bureau, you can able to see whatever the domain you wanted to have. There are a number of speakers that has been updated. So you can able to get those details from this virtual bureau speakers. You can see here, like if you wanted to request for a virtual speaker, you can able to see here. Or else if you wanted to be become as a virtual speaker, you can able to apply from here. Or else you can able to see like you can select your speaker from here, and you need to submit in this smart form. So within what you call the request of 7 days, your request will be approved, and the email will be sent to you about your approval. So this is another good opportunity to be able to use it. Apart from this, as in the starting, Maithili was talking like about the IEEE PES distinguished lecture programs. You can able to use that also to, you can collaborate with your professional chapters, and you can able to bring the good DL speakers to your student and chapters, and get the benefit out of them. A very good knowledge. Then what you call, in this only, we like to inform you one thing. There's something called as so here, if you see in this opportunity in the students page, it's something called professional awareness. There's something called as SPAC events. So basically, SPACs are nothing but student professional awareness conference kind of thing programs. If you wanted to get some good fundings apart from the PES fundings, if you wanted to have some the other fundings, you can able to use this SPACs platform. They'll support you up to $200 to $500 for the activity. So how many number of days you extend your activity, the good funding you can able to get it. So you can just directly click on the apply for funding. So you can able to submit your application there, and you can able to use this SPAC funding to do good number of activities from your student branch chapter side also. So you can directly apply maximum within 20 days of time you apply. So you can able to get the approval for the SPAC funding. So basically for every student branch chapter or student branch, they in a year, they give only one funding. If your activity is very good, you can able to apply for the second funding also. So maximum two, but for sure, if you apply, this is a SPAC application, you can able to submit it, like to get the funding for any of your activities or initiatives. So all the details you need to fill it. You need to submit what is the expected funding. So maximum $250 to $500 that you can able to get from this SPAC funding. Apart from this, there's also from the YP side, there's something called as step funding. I think for this year, the call is already been closed. For this year, the call is already been closed. So maybe you need to apply for the next year. Hope my screen is visible. Yeah. Yeah. So Let me just check it out. So this is the one thing. And the other one I would like to inform you like about the creating your own IEEE email alias. So you can directly go to the IEEE.org. You can create same like your normal Gmail. You can create your IEEE.org domain emails, wherein which you can able to use those for the best benefits are like number one, you will not get any spam or what you call malicious emails to that. So it is very secured one because that will be routed to your IEEE.org. Second thing is that you'll be now the storage has been reduced to 5 GB, but you can able to use it for professional use. Apart from this, this IEEE.org email, whatever has been there, this is used for what you call Microsoft Student Services, like for hosting of the website or for accessing some of the courses. IEEE.org email is very much useful. So you can directly create your IEEE.org email through this. So if you see, if you log in here, you can go to your, you'll find your name over here, your account. In that, you'll find something called as Google Services. If you come here, you have something called membership information. So in this, you'll find something like Google Apps at the IEEE. So if you wanted to, like for us, it's already been created. Like if you wanted to create or anything, you need to click on, you can go here, you can give your new email ID and you can create a new one. So this is how you can able to do create your IEEE.org email alias. So that is what the best thing you can able to get it from your own membership. And think we covered this one. Vitals is done, and as a student, you can able to experience all this all these things. Like number one is like you can get the member discounts. You can attend a lot of conferences because what we always say is like IEEE is like we scale like it's an ocean of knowledge, ocean of opportunities, ocean of awards, ocean of scholarships, ocean of networking, whatnot. It's a very big one, big ocean. So only thing is that you need to what you call explore a lot of things for everything. IEEE.org, from there you can able to redirect to everything. So you need to get those what you call the benefits whatever you wanted to use it. So you can get the access to what you call some of the IEEE Explore because for the professionals who are in PES, they have the access to IEEE member digital access if you're part of PES society. So this is the other benefit that what you get from the PES. And also the membership of PES is only one USD. You can able to add it that to your main membership, and you can able to get more members there. And you have good number of scholarships. Lot of them already been shared. We have other humanitarian activities. We have something called as PES Act. Maybe tomorrow we are going to have a separate session about PES Act where they are talking about the STPDF projects. Everything is there, and also they are having good number of programs. Maybe they are launching the Global PES Act Congress in the next month, 19th to 20th, and you can able to join hands with the local chapters and do a lot of member engagement and conferences. Yes, the in-person training is all there. Whatever you have been seeing, all the leaders who have been telling you, we all are from the same the purpose from the in-person training, and now we are able to get the share all the benefits whatever we have been received. So the vitals we have just covered it. The event reporting is done, annual reporting is done, email analysis is done, e-notice is done, item low unit is done, rosters is there. Yeah, we'll show you only last few two. Number one is about IEEE rosters. So basically, rosters is like it's completely access to the IEEE community or the complete membership board. So you can only the main OU leaders can able to access the IEEE rosters. Like for example, if you need any information or anything, for example, if you wanted to like you want to contact any of the global leaders. For example, if you wanted to contact the PES the leaders, so you can come to here the PES society leaders. You can see like all the details over it. You can just go there, click on their email IDs, and you can able to what you call just drop an email to them. Maximum of them, they will definitely support you for any initiative, whatever you do it. They're always there for you. So this is what from the roster side. Apart from that, we have something called as IEEE Collaboratech. So this is same like your LinkedIn. So basically, this is like a good networking platform where it's about both for technical as well as for the collaboration. So this is what you can able to do it. So you can able to discover the what you call people, connect to the people, collaborate with them, learn what you call explore your opportunities. So this is a platform of the Collaboratech, wherein which the most important thing is that you can able to network. Another thing is that you can learn a lot of things from here. And the other one I would like to inform you about the Collaboratech is that there's something called as puzzlers. So this is your what you call puzzlers community. So if you wanted to interested in doing some good puzzles or anything, you can able to do it over here. So if you are able to solve something like good puzzles, you'll get the badges also. That will be there on your profile. If you see like if you go to my Collaboratech, you see here about your profile, like my profile. If you see here in the my profile, you can able to see your from here you can able to see your all the membership certificates you can able to download from here. Apart from that, you have something called as badges. So if you're able to solve the good number of puzzles, you get the good badges. And even sometimes they even what you call draw some good what you call lucky draws. So there's a chance that you can able to get some good what you call goodies also. So you can able to use this puzzles platform also. Next we have something called as IEEE ILN. So this is about the learning networks. So there are few courses in the IEEE ILN, which is a free of cost. You can able to learn about get some good certification courses there, or else you can able to get something a benefit from here. So this is what you can able to go to what you call go to the courses, and you can able to get some good courses, and you can able to complete them. If you wanted to get technically involved or in terms of STEM, there are a lot of good courses at free of cost. And for some courses which have been offered from the society side, they are been there. If you wanted to get some other one, that is also possible over here. Apart from this, there's something called as IEEE blended learning also. So they also have the good certification courses, which are very purely hands-on oriented one. You can able to learn from the IEEE blended learning. And I think one thing is left out, that is IEEE petition portal. So this is like in order to start any student plan chapter, definitely all of them are having the PES chapter, but just we are just giving you an understanding of it. So if you wanted to start a new chapter or a new student plan or new affinity group, you can directly come back here. You can you need to initiate a petition. For initiating a petition, you need to have 6 students and 1 faculty for starting a chapter. If it is student branch, you need a 12 student members and 3 faculty members to start a student branch. So if you wanted to start a new student branch chapter, you can come here. You can click on the student branch chapter petition application. So this will be taking you to the petition portal. So this is like if you want to, you can create a new petition. You can directly go there. If you click on that, this will be a landing page in which they'll ask you to click on that. You need to go to the next. Here your details will be there. Next, you can select your chapter. You can the members what you call what a chapter you wanted to do it, and yeah, what do you wanted to initiate it. Then you have to give the questionnaire like what are your activities, everything what you wanted to initiate over here. If you wanted to start a chapter, then you need to give your endorsement like the student branch counselor membership number and the chapter advisor membership number. Then the signatures. So once you complete your signatures, automatically the approvals will be done and your chapter will be approved. So this is what you can do it from the chapter's point of view. I mean, initiating a petition, everything. Then these are the other things. You can also request for the WebEx. for any of the activities you wanted to do it. Or else you have the Google Meet. If you're using the IEEE.org email, you can directly create a Google Meet there. And for that, the recording option is also available. So you can use that as a platform also. So all these are the global things or for the reporting everything. Also, there's something called as the membership development kits. Every student branch can order in the time frame of the 3 months. You can order the kit once, so you can directly the student branch chair can able to submit that on the MD kit portal, so you can able to get those kit also. So with this, I think we have completed maximum of the things. So with this, thank you for your patience and all the good things what you have been doing to IEEE. So with this, if you have any more doubts, I'll be happy to answer. So thank you so much. And if at any point of time, if you have any doubts, you can always reach out to our the email that has been shared on the chat window, that is pes.syp@ireeb.org, for any queries or any guidance at any point of time. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer, and thank you. Yeah, and I give it back to you. How can I get information about internships?
Thank you, Sai, for all the
Yeah.
for all the information and the valuable tour. And just like that, we have come to the end of day one. I hope you're all leaving with notebooks full of ideas and a whole lot of excitement for day two. A big thank you to all of our speakers for their invaluable contributions, and to you, our participants, for your energy and engagement. Before we leave, we will share the feedback form. If you can kindly fill up the form for today. It has been shared in the chat box. And also, as we click photographs on a physical event, let's make this moment memorable with a virtual photograph. I request all of you to turn on your cameras and put a shiny smile on your face. And technical team, please do the honors. I will give you guys 2 minutes to prepare yourself and open your cameras. Turn on your camera.
It's taken, honey. Thank you so much.
Okay. So tomorrow's agenda promises to be just as packed and insightful. So don't miss out. Same time, same space. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys.